up, YouTube? It's your boy YTD, back with another video, man. We got another tanker load, 7,500 gallons of diesel that I'm about to drop at this Circle K. We about to go ahead and jump into it, man. I got some good information in this video for y'all because it's the difference between dropping diesel and regular and premium. So since it's a full load of diesel, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna learn something real quick. All right, y'all, I just came from outside the store. I had got my Veeder-Root. A Veeder-Root is nothing but a gas measurement, you know, because they got sensors in the tank that already let you know what's in there, but you can only use that as a guide. You can't always go off of that. You need to make sure that you stick the actual tank itself and then come back and do the numbers, make sure everything is gonna fit, you know, all that good stuff. So we dropping diesel and diesel only right now at this drop. Y'all see it's right there. It's a 20K tank. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now diesel loads are a little bit different, y'all. And the one thing that's different about diesel loads is that you don't have to use a vapor. So if y'all peep my other videos, I would usually have a vapor coming either from this one or this one, and it would be, you would have your drop. Matter of fact, let me show you. Okay, boom, we got our vapor right here, and then we got our premium. So y'all see that this one has a vapor for that tank, and so does the regular. The regular has its, you know, regular and then the vapor. But when you come over to the diesel, if you notice, the diesel does not have a vapor because it doesn't need one. And the reasoning behind that is because diesel produces, I guess, I'm not 100% sure on a like exact explanation for it, but diesel, they have less vapors. So all you have to do, come back to the back of your trailer, take the little cap off. Sometimes you got to unwind it a little bit, and how I do it, press it in, put it right here, boom. Because when we start the drop, what happens is the fuel, not the fuel, the diesel that's coming out, flowing into the truck, it sucks air in. It's going to be sucking air back into the tank. So it's like a circuit, man. It's like a circuit. So let's go ahead and stick these tanks. Well, stick the tank. So if y'all do notice, my normal stick is right here. I use this one, but this is my gas only one because diesel is a lot messier than gas, and it does not like to dry up as fast. So we keep another stick on the truck that we use to stick our tank with. Boom. Pull it back up. All right, what's that say? 52 inches. All right, cool beans, y'all. I usually try to get as much diesel off of the stick as possible because I mean it does like to drip, and it stains a whole lot more than gas does. So it's about the best I can get it. Go ahead and set that down. So we got 52 inches, y'all, on a 20K tank. Let's go to our book and see what numbers we got. So I come to this store pretty often, and I'm familiar with what tank is here. And the tank that seems to work best, because what I would do is I would take my Veeder-Root and I would compare it to the actual tank charts itself inside the book, and the tank chart that matches up the most would be, but this one, I've seen this one to be the most accurate. So we got 52 inches, right? I'm gonna find 52 inches on here. 52 inches. That's 8313. So I'll come over to my paperwork. So I got 8313 in there right now, and I know I'm about to drop 7,500. So since I'm using my phone to record all this, I would do 8313 plus 7,500. So okay, yeah, that's 15. So 15,813 gallons, which is going to be my rough estimate, which is under my 90%. My 90% would be 18,000 gallons. So as long as I'm under that, I got enough. I have enough room in the tanks to drop this full load. And y'all can see, I don't know if y'all can tell, man, but it's starting to drizzle out here. And me personally, I do not want to be in any rain. So what I'm gonna do is, I have this hose, I think it's my 15 footer. But I'm gonna use my 15 footer, and then I'm gonna combine it with my 4. I think it's 4. This one right here. It's a little, can be a little tough sometimes, but all right, boom. Boom. I'm gonna tell y'all why I use this hose instead of my other long hose as well. So all right, diesel, trace it to my diesel drop, my vapor back there so my trailer can breathe. I have my compartments open that I'm using. So with that being said, I can pull this handle, look back. I like to come over and check, and that's it, y'all. I'm going to do the same exact thing after this compartment drains. Gonna lift it up, drain out the hose, and I'm gonna move on to the next compartment. Now, if y'all can see, right? I don't know if y'all can tell, but I only have diesel in 4 compartments. And the reasoning for that is because if you have a full load of diesel, like in every compartment, you gotta change your placards. So to avoid changing your placards, you do not load one compartment with diesel, because that still has technically gas in it. So if I was to do, I did like 2000, 2015, and 2000. So if I would have took, instead of doing 2000 in that one, I did 2000, 1000, and 1000. I would have had to come over and change all my placards, place cards, placards, whatever. But yeah, these things, man, I would have to definitely, I would have to change all of them. And nobody wants to create more work. And I don't know if y'all can hear, but that's the vapor pulling in more air. Y'all hear it? So now I usually just wait around. So normally I would have my cones out, but there's no reason to, because I'm on a curb. So if any car decides they want to drive up on the curb into my fueling area and run over my piping, got to be one crazy SOB, man. One crazy SOB. So while this is dropping, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on my paperwork. I'm not too sure if I could show y'all all of that, man, because it got sensitive information on it. So I'm gonna go ahead, cut the video real quick, do my paperwork, come back and holler at y'all. All right, so I just let that compartment finish out doing its things. Grab my gloves. What I'm gonna do is just walk the hose a little bit. Just walk it. Even though it's pretty goddamn heavy. But, and the reasoning behind doing this is because if you still got fuel or diesel, gas, or whatever inside the hose, and while you're changing it, like what I'm about to do right now, you drop it. If you was to drop it, the fuel that's in the hose could spill out all over the ground, and you have a bad day, especially if it's diesel. Especially if it's diesel. If it's gas, might not be too bad if you did not spill a lot. But man, diesel stains, and it will definitely give you a hard time trying to clean it up. But as you can see, y'all, it's not that hard. It's really not that hard. I've done this store plenty of times, and I just noticed something. I don't even know why I opened up this compartment. Well, took off the cap, knowing I'm not even going to deliver. It's just a habit. Sometimes it's a habit, man. And I heard guys, like some of the guys that, you know, that made mistakes before, they say when you've been doing it for so long, pulling that handle, when you pull that handle, it starts to come, it becomes like muscle memory. It's like secondhand movement, man. So if they're moving too fast or not thinking straight and they pull that handle for the wrong compartment, you know, you could either have a spill if you don't have a hose hooked up to it, you know, or you can have a cross if you got the hose hooked up to the wrong compartment. And it's just by nature, you know, that motion can cause you to make some mistakes. And I could say, you know, fuel hauling for me, man, has been great. You know, I love it, man. It's not too slow, it's not too fast, you know, it's not too much on the body. I still get in and out of the truck multiple times a day, so I'm still getting a little bit of exercise. It's not even, you know, it's not like dropping hook, man, when you just dropping the hook and then you rolling like this. You gotta actually get off the truck, man. You gotta lift these hoses. You gotta, you know, it's a lot you gotta do, man. It's a lot you gotta do. So you're still getting a good amount of exercise at the end of the day. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm a little winded, you know, because I'm telling you, bro, this hose right here with diesel, bro, draining it, y'all, it is heavy. I'm not gonna lie to you, man, it is heavy. Compartment number 2 is finishing up. I'm gonna let it dribble, whatever, and I can usually look and I can see if the flow has stopped. So definitely did. So I'll just pick it up. And I can feel when the hose get light. Like I can feel it when it gets light. And I know that I don't have no more diesel inside of the hose. So like to be careful. Pull my hose over. Bing bow. I like to always just verify, even though I know it's hooked up to the right one. Pull that handle, and we rocking. So as I'm making my way down my compartments, putting my caps back, and you know, might try to straighten up the box a little bit. You know, I don't like this one. This one, I don't know if I can see it. Yeah, this one right here, y'all, not my favorite. Not my favorite at all. This one is my favorite though. I like the way it fits on the fitting or whatever. On the fitting, it fits really well because this one is a lever, so I'm able to, you know, I know that it's secure. But that one, this one right here, it's just like this little spring. I don't like that. I don't think it's not secured enough for me. I don't like that. But yeah, man, y'all, this is my favorite one. I feel like it's the most safe, and I like to set them up right there. Then my other one's gonna go right here. We like to keep our box nice and neat. as you guys can see, nice and neat. All right, y'all, our third compartment, well, our fourth compartment, but our third loaded compartment has just finished up. As you can see, it's just rinse, repeat, regurgitate, same stuff every time. Let's get this hose up. Ugh. I could literally feel the weight of the diesel coming out and get light. Sometimes, y'all, these little connections, boy, I'm telling you, but they'll tear your fingers up, man. Sometimes they can be really hard to get off, really hard. And I really don't know why, but make sure it's tight. Wait, oh, almost. Let me check. Boom, check. Then I go ahead and pull that handle. Now we good to go. All right, y'all, our last compartment has just finished. Now it's time we just wrap it up. We do everything pretty much in reverse that we did at the beginning of the video. So I'm gonna walk my hose, but y'all gonna see something a little bit different. Wait for it, wait for it. You might see it a little bit. You'll see it raise up a little bit. Showed it. I'm gonna come back. Do it again. But now this part is different. So I gotta show y'all what these little caps are for. Because when you haul diesel is it's messy. You feel me? Diesel is messy. So we put these caps on the end of the hoses to keep diesel from, you know, dirtying up our tray and getting all on our hoses and stuff, man. Because it just makes it's just not good. You know, I mean it's not bad, it's not horrible. It just sometimes, bro, we like to stay clean as much as we can out here. So if by doing this little trick helps us stay clean a little bit more, I don't mind doing it. So this is really walking the hose, making sure I'm working all of the diesel through, all of it. I'll come back, grab my caps. And now I'll throw it back up on this trailer. And I'm telling y'all, man, you're gonna get your nice little workout in, because these hoses, they're not light. They're not that light by any means. Got it nice looking. Okay, it ain't gotta be perfect. Y'all know how it go. Put my straps back on. Usually, like right now, diesel gets a little fizzy. So if I was to immediately stick the tank in there, chances are of it being a little high than usual, you know, it would probably what it is, it'll give me like an inaccurate reading. That's what I was trying to say. But I mean, it wouldn't be too far off, but it wouldn't be as accurate as it could be. Oh yeah, and these little rubber band things, if DOT feels like being an ass and you don't have one of these put up, I heard that DOT will cite you for having an unsecured load if you don't put them on. Ain't that something? Those are the valves, which, you know, are inside the tank. They close it. Put this last one back on. Pull my brake. Sorry, my coupling, all that. My hammer, make sure I got my screwdriver. Everything is put back nice and neat. Go ahead and shut this. Now, take my stick. We're gonna get another measurement. So where are we at? 86. So like I said, y'all, diesel is a little bit messy. I'll try to let as much of it drip off, but I mean, you can only do but so much. You can only do but so much with it. And we have a nice little spot for it. Right here. So we got our new numbers, 86 inches. Come back, finish my top off, slide the lid back on, make sure I don't leave anything extra. My area is good. Guess I can go ahead and turn these lights off. But now is the part where I would do my paperwork, y'all. So I would do my paperwork, take it inside, take the pictures. Of course, I need my phone to do all of that. So that pretty much wraps up the delivery, y'all. The only 2 steps after this would be paperwork, turning in your paperwork, coming back to the truck, and hitting the road. So, man, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed seeing what a diesel delivery is versus a gas delivery. And you don't get to see stuff like this every day. And let me not forget, this will always get you. I'm not gonna lie. Make sure that you always put your cap back on. Don't forget it. That's why after I do everything, I do a sweep. I do a visual observation of the tank, my drop, and all that, and I make sure that I put everything back and did everything the right way. So like I said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, maybe learned something, got to see something from a different perspective. With that being said, it's your boy YTD. I'm out. Peace.